Good evening everyone. Thursday 28th of January 2020. Lockdown 3.0. Home workout is today. Today, kicking and flexibility. Something a little bit kind of new for the online sessions. Not new for us in the class, but something new for our online sessions. Of course, all feedback greatly appreciated. Wait for people to join in. Hey Maria, good evening. Good evening. Hope we are all keeping well as can be expected. Good evening. So don't worry too much about doing your own warm-up and stretch, because we're going to do one as part of this today. So we will do a full warm-up for this type of activity, same as we would do in any session. Good evening, Jules. How are you doing? Always a pleasure. So as I'm just saying, we're going to do a full and a proper warm-up before we get started. The warm-up is part of the session as such. Another minute. Not quite at 7 o'clock, so we'll give it another minute, see if anyone else is joining us live. Give another 30 seconds. I'm sure Jake said he was in, and Leah today, so we shall see. I am very good. Very, very good indeed. Actually quite looking forward to this. A little bit different, a bit new. I've written, although you can't read this, I've typed out kind of like a new workout for today. So I've spent a little bit of time, hey Jake, hey Leah, I've taken a bit of time to create something new for today. Spent quite a bit of time making it, so I'm hoping we all enjoy it. I'm certainly looking forward to it. It'll be different, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, let me just stand this camera up because that is not. Okay, good evening all. So before you do any of these kicking and flexibility sessions, you must do a warm-up. We must do a warm-up. I know when we do the core strength workouts, when we do the whole body workouts, we don't do so much of a workout, but before you do any of these kicking and flexibility ones, I honestly encourage you to do this warm-up, because the warm-up, this warm-up will be a separate video by itself and always available, but please make sure you do a warm-up before we do any of these kicking and flexibility sessions. So let's get ourselves going then. So gentle jogging on the spot, shaking the hands, shaking, 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 hands out to the front, shaking. Okay, knees up a little teeny bit higher. Don't have to go all the way, just up enough. Okay, and then flicking the heels behind. Gonna kick your heels into your bum. And up to the front again. Just gentle jogging. Okay then, okay, and into stars. We're all experts on stars now, we've done plenty of these. Trying to get the body warmed up. Okay, and back to jogging again. Hands out towards the front. Shaking those wrists out. Okay, and good. Head, big circles, all the way round. All the way round, all the way forward, looking down, all the way back. Left ear to left shoulder, and on the other side. Arms, big rotations with the arms, backwards and forwards. Big, big, big rotations. Okay, one arm forward, one arm back. If you can. Okay, both arms forward, backwards, forwards. Okay, and good. Down to the side, so just leaning down to the side. Just slide your hand down the side of your leg. Doesn't matter how far you go with these. And across the other side. Try not to be doing this type of thing, just a nice gentle stretch. And back to the first side again. And back to the other side. Okay, good. From standing position, we're just going to be coming round and back. So elbow, back fist, elbow, back fist, elbow, back fist. From here, elbow, back fist, elbow, back. Just getting a nice twist in there. One more each side. And good. Wrists, so just twisting the wrist one direction and twisting the other direction. Loosen the wrist up. Other wrist, just a gentle twist. And then the other direction. Okay, this one, placing your hands together and bringing down, keeping your palms together. If you find your palms starting to take apart, just come back up a little bit and down. And then the same, we're going to turn it this way, palms together and bring your hands all the way up. Again, just stretching. From here, move on to hips. Hips around, big circles, so the hip joints nice and supple, nice and warm. Big circles all the way around. Okay, standing on one leg, just going to pull your heel behind your bum, stretching that leg out, trying to keep your knees reasonably close. And we're going to do the other side. It's not quite so good on a spongy carpet. Just both legs, both sides, and good. Knees together, big circles with your knees, both directions, and then gently pushing back. Okay, good. Ankles, just twisting, rotating the ankles around, both sides. both ways, both directions. Okay, and lovely. So just from a standing position then, keeping your legs straight, you're just going to gently reach forward. Now, if you can grab your ankles, good, do so, just until you feel that stretch down the back of your legs. So you're stretching forward, heads down towards your knees, sorry, head down towards your knees. Just going to hold it for 10 seconds. And lovely, and a gentle stretch back. Now, if you're finding some of these exercises are a little bit difficult, that's exactly why we're doing them for. We're aiming to get a little bit better, a little bit stronger, a little bit fitter, and a little bit more flexible. Right, so we're going to do first side then. So one leg bent, one leg straight. So from here, we're not rocking, we're not doing this. We're just keeping this stretch down. About 5 seconds more. And across to the other side. Keeping that foot for the minute flat on the floor. Do you feel that stretch? Okay, good. Back to the other side, and you're going to put your head down towards your straight leg, the knee of your straight leg. And across to the other side, and then head down towards your knee of your straight leg. Doesn't matter if you can't touch, it's not important. Just as much as you feel that stretch on the back of that leg. And relax. Your legs in, gives your legs a little shake out. Okay, good. Still got a little bit more to do on this warm up. So from here, we're going to have one leg out, here, toes to the ceiling, and this foot that's on the floor, the heel must be flat on the ground and toes towards ceiling. Okay, sit down. Spider-Man stretch. 5 seconds. And across to the other side. Remember, importantly, your foot that's on the ground, the heel must be flat on the ground. If you find that you have to lift the heel up, just come up a little bit. Nice stretch. 5 seconds. And sit into it. So from here, we're just going to go into a box split positions. So just go to a position that's comfortable, wherever that is, doesn't matter. At the minute, we're not leaning forward, we're just staying in this position. Ten seconds more. Okay, good. And then you do slowly walk your hands forward. Okay, until your hips are right down towards the floor. Okay, just 5 seconds. Going to keep it in this position. Try and keep your feet where they are. And then we're going to slowly walk it back up to that position. And what you should find is that your legs will slide out naturally, just a little teeny bit more. Might not be much, but just a little teeny bit more. Okay, we're going to hold for 10 seconds more. Okay, and bring your knees up. And again, just from here, a couple of knee rotations. Not kicking this. Just a few rotations. Okay, good. Next. This is all still part of the warm-up. Sitting on the floor. And we're going to have one leg straight out in front of us and our other leg just tucked in to the side. Okay, we've done this plenty of times before. Toes to the ceiling and knee tucked in. Okay, so there's 4 levels of this, depends how comfortable you are. Firstly, just grabbing hold of your ankle and pulling your head down towards your knee. Now that's all we need to do. Gentle stretch on the back of your leg so you feel it, but just enough, pulling it down. And when I say go, we're going to pull our head down towards our knee for 10 seconds. And let's go. Down towards the knee for 10. And switch sides. So we're going to have other leg out and other leg in. In 5 seconds, we're going to pull ourselves down to that knee, to the straight leg. In 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull down. 5 seconds. And relax. Back to first side. We can do exactly the same there. Now, if you find that easy, you can grab your toes and do the same. If you find that even easier, link your hands behind your heels and pull yourself down. Depends on what level you're at. But today, wherever you're at, I'm going to pull down to the straight leg again. 10 more seconds. And let's go. And relax. Last time then, other side for 10 seconds then. And let's go. And relax. Give your legs a little shake. Remember to still warm up. One last time then. So we're going to have both legs straight out in front of us. Keeping both your legs straight. We're just going to pull down to the centre just for 10 seconds. Again, doesn't matter how far you get, as long as you feel that stretch. Okay, pull down there for 10 and let's go. And relax. Again, give those legs a shake. One more stretch on the ground we're going to do. Butterfly stretch. So again, back nice and straight, soles of your feet together, and all we're doing is pushing our knees down and pulling our feet in. And again, this is a good stretch to do. Okay, so pull those feet in as far as you comfortably can, pushing those knees down towards the ground. Okay, we're going to hold it, push it down for 10 seconds then. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and just give your legs a little shake. Give your legs a little shake out. What we're going to do now is, from holding your feet, you can use your elbows to push down on your calves to try and get those knees down just a little bit further. Okay? Right. Push down for 10 then, using those elbows on those calves, and let's go. And lovely. Now if you find you're very, very good at these and your knees go down to the ground already, that's most excellent. If you find that you can use weights, you can use a partner to stand on your knees, again, but we'll come to that. Once we've progressed a little bit with all of these stretches and all of these techniques, we will move that along and add a little bit more into it. Okay, right, so that is the end of the warm-up section. So thank you very much for the warm-up. So grab yourself a drink, 2 seconds. And if, remember I said in the video earlier, sorry, the message earlier, you'll need something to lean on, i.e. a chair or A wall is absolutely fine if you've got one close to you, and your martial arts belt if you have it. So I'll give you 30 seconds to grab that, and then we'll come back and we'll start the actual kicking and flexibility part of the session. Okay, nice and easy so far. Hey Matt, hey Liam. No problem Matt, no problem at all. Kicking and flexibility. Right, so again, so if you haven't got it, make sure you've got your belt, or a normal belt you'd use in your jeans, and something to lean on. Okay, so we're going to do 2 exercises, sitting on the floor. Okay. And you do need your belt for this. You don't need this for the first exercise, but you will need it for the second exercise. So what we're going to start to do now is we're going to start to stretch these legs out as far as we can. And ultimately, with this, and the question you have to ask, are the muscles in your legs strong enough to hold the weight of your legs? And that's a simple case of when you're doing any of these techniques, here or in the class, you know, can you comfortably hold your leg in a kicking position? Now, if you find you struggle to do that, that just means your muscles aren't strong enough to be able to do that. And that's what we're going to try and aim to improve with these sessions, and no different to what we've done back in the class. And secondly, kicking hard is easy. Kicking with power and speed is easy, but kicking with a little bit of control, or a lot of control, is a lot harder. And what I mean by that is anybody can throw a roundhouse kick where you come in, wham, we throw a kick. But can you do the same kick a lot slower and with a lot more control, and bring your leg back to a controlled position? And that's the second part of what you'll find we're going to try to look to improve here. Okay, right, so we'll get on with the stretching then. So down on the ground, you don't need your belt for the first one of these, but we do need it for the second one of these. And again, no, we've done the warm-up, but we're going to make sure the legs are staying nice and warm. So left leg out in front of you, right leg tucked in. Okay, we're going to do 15 seconds, putting our head down as far as we can towards that knee. Now, if you want to, you don't need it for this, you can put your belt around your heel. This is why I said, if you struggle with this one to get your head down, and you want to use this belt to give yourself a little bit more leverage, then what you can do is wrap it around the heel and just to pull your head down. Right, so in 3, 2, 1, we're going to pull down for 15 then. So head as close as you can towards your knee. And relax. As you can see, I can't get my head down to the knee anymore. Muscles are too tight. Maybe I can with a bit more practice, but that's what we're here for. Okay, second one then, second side. Left leg tucked in, right leg out in front of you. We're going to try and get that head down to your knee as much as we can. We're going to hold it for 15 seconds. Try and get the belt around your heel. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 15 seconds. And relax. Back to that first side again. We're going to do 15 seconds. Try to get that leg as close as you can down. In 3, sorry, the head down as close as you can to the knee. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And relax one last time on the other side. Get that leg tucked right in, other leg straight out. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down for 15 then. And relax those legs. Give your legs a little shake out. So this will help with the overall kicking. Right, next exercise we're going to do is both legs straight out in front of you. This time we're going to tie our belts around the ankle, okay? And then we're going to come around the feet. What we don't want to do is be just pulling our legs up. We want to be doing it so it's around the ankle and around the feet. So again, if you struggle with this, this is a good way just to help pull yourself down to get your head as close as you can towards the knees. Right, I'm going to do 2 sets of 15 seconds then of pulling this down. We'll keep it nice and easy for this first one. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. First time and pull down, straight legs. And relax yourself. Okay, I'm feeling this on my legs already, so it's doing something, and we'll try and maintain this. Right, in 3, 2, 1, let's go again then, down for 15. And good. Don't need your belt anymore for this. Try and get because we're going to do this, we've got at least another 4 to 5 weeks of these online sessions at least. So try and keep in your mind roughly where you are today with this, and try and keep into your mind how far you're getting down, and then we can see if we're making an improvement. Okay, next stretch, butterfly stretch again. Feet in, as far as you can go in. This time, we're going to push the knees down, and we're going to try and get our head as close as we can towards the feet. Okay, this butterfly stretch. So pushing knees down, head to your feet. We're going to do 2 sets of 15 seconds then. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. And relax. Kiss your legs. In 5 seconds, we're going to do another set of 15. Okay, pull them in then. And 15 seconds then, let's go. And relax your legs out. The distance you can stretch down when you're doing any of these, so even if you're doing these exercises and pulling yourself down, this doesn't directly reflect how high or how hard you can kick. For instance, I can't get my head down to the knee, but I can still kick over my head high. This is about strengthening up the muscles as well, making us more flexible and strengthening up those muscles, so the two are not directly linked. Right, next one then. We're going to do 2 sets of box splits. This time, what we're going to do, we're going to get to a comfortable position here. We're going to put our hands on the ground, and when I say push, you're going to push your legs down as hard as you can. So imagine you're trying to bring your legs in and stand yourself up. So from a box split position, as far as you can comfortably go, When I say push, we're going to push down as hard as we can for 10 seconds. And what that does is that should relax the muscles a little bit more when you let that go, and we'll see if those legs move out a little bit. Okay, comfortable position then. Okay, now we're going to push down for 10 seconds then. Let's go. Push your legs into the ground. And relax. And if you've done that, you should find your legs just slide out just a little teeny weeny bit more. Okay, we're going to do the same again. Push down for 10 seconds then. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And relax. And if your legs go out a little bit more, and lovely. Just hold it for 5 seconds. And good. Bring your knees back up, legs back in, and relax. A couple of hip rotations with those knees. Your body and your muscles are a funny thing. When you're down in that box split position and you're almost as far as you can go, and you start pushing your legs down as hard as you can, what you're doing is you're telling your body, actually, I'm comfortable with this, I'm okay with this. And what the muscles and what the body tend to do is think, okay, we're in control of this, we'll just relax a little bit. So after you relax that 10 seconds, which is why you'll find sometimes your legs will go out just a little teeny bit more, because it's a subconscious thing that you do. Your muscles just tighten out and think, oh, okay, we're not sure about this, so we'll just hold on really tight. By you pushing down, you're telling them that it's okay. And then they relax. So if you're practicing that one, that push down exercise really, really works. Okay, next then, we're going to get onto the fun stuff. So this is where you need something for a bit of balance. So this is technique, this is strengthening up those muscles, this is not balance. So it doesn't really matter, that you're going to use something for this, because we're not working on, this is not about balance today. And the fact I'm on quite a spongy floor and carpet, this is not what we're doing today. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 kicks. We're going to do a push front kick, we're going to do a side kick, and we're going to do a roundhouse kick. Now, all of these kicks and the techniques we're going to do today, at some point in time, most of you would have done something similar to this in the session. Okay, and all we're going to do, and I'm just going to use this chair to give me a little bit of balance. And before we start, I'll do it this way. So for push front kick, we're going to come up into this position, lifting our knee up here. Again, using this for a bit of balance, and we're just going to hold it out in front of us for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bring our knee back, and you can shake it out a little bit when you're back to this position, and you should feel it in the muscles, starting to work on those muscles quite hard. If you feel your legs shaking, that's even better. Okay, so the first of, we'll do 3 sets of 5 seconds off of each leg, and we'll keep it reasonably easy. But what I do want is for you to try and practice this, each of these kicks, the front kick, the side kick, the roundhouse kick. You can do it when you're at work or at home or anywhere, and you know, to stand there for 5 seconds is going to look a bit strange depending on where you work, on how to do these. If you're in the kitchen waiting for the kettle to boil, you know, there's no reason why you can't stand there with you just leg out for 5 seconds, and just get used to practicing this. So when I say out, leg's going to be straight out. When I say chamber, we're going to bring that leg back, and you can stretch it out, and we're going to do 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, and we're going to do this all together then. Yeah? Right. So, knee up. So just to waist height, you're not going any higher. Out for 5 seconds then. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chamber. Bring that knee back. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chamber. Most importantly, when you're doing this, make sure your standing foot allows your hips to move comfortably. Okay, last time then. Out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And chamber, 5 seconds. And then bring your knee right back up towards your chest. And it doesn't matter if you're doing this, as I did, lose your balance, lose your footing. That's what we're doing this for. We're here to practice this and to make it better. Nobody's perfect at this. I'm sure somebody is, but it doesn't matter. It's what we're here to practice. Right, other leg then, out in front of you then. So for 5 seconds then, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chamber, back, shake it out. 3, 2, 1. Check your standing foot, make sure your hips open. Out in front of you, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back and chamber for 3, 2, 1. Out in front of you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back and chamber, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee up to your chest as high as you can. And down. Okay, front kick. Nice and easy again. Still would like you to try and practice. Now, remember what I said about we all know this from kicking position, that we have to move those feet, and we have to, if you can see my feet from here, if I'm doing a front kick or any of these kicks, I'm opening this foot, wrong position, right position, okay, to allow that hip to open for a push front kick. I wouldn't have my foot facing right forward and trying to do a push front kick. Hips open and back, okay? Standing foot position is important, so adjust it accordingly to where you need to be to make that work properly for you. So we're going to do side kick now. So we've just done push front kick. We're going to do exactly the same with side kick. So I'm going to do mine this way. Watch me first of all. Stand. Make sure this foot, so my toes are almost facing away from the position I'm kicking. Wrong position on the foot. Turn those toes away. I'm kicking in this direction. My toes are almost facing in this direction. And what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to lift my knee up to here. I'm going to roll out for the side kick. Roll back. Roll. Roll. Okay, so I'm not just coming from here and throwing my leg out. Just a nice gentle rolling position. We're going to do 3 sets of 5 seconds. Okay, first side then. Knee up. Okay, and chain out. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back. In 5. You can shake your leg out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll out. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back. Here, chamber. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll out. The side kick. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back. Pull your chest, knee up towards your chest as much as you can, and relax. Side kick on the first side done. Okay, we're going to change over sides. Okay, making sure you can still use this for balance. If you do it without, again, we're not interested in balance today. So again, standing foot, turning away from the way I'm kicking, kicking this direction, feet and hips open. Okay, knee up. Ooh, get my balance. Knee up. First side then, roll out. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. roll out, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll back in, chamber, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll out, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll back in, knee up towards your chest as much as you can, and relax. Side kick. So you see how easy these are. They don't take a lot, which is why I said, you know, try to practice these. You can find an easy 5, 10, 15 seconds to do, you know, 5 seconds off each leg some point in the day. Try and do it. It genuinely will help and improve your kicking and flexibility overall. We're strengthening up those muscles. Ultimately, the stronger the muscles, the better the kick. Holding your muscles will then be able to hold the weight of your leg, which will make this a lot easier. Okay, roundhouse kick. So we've done push front kick out, we've done side kick, now we're going to do roundhouse kick. And we're going to do roundhouse kick in a very, very similar way to what we've just done for side kick. And it's going to go a little bit something like so. But this time, knee is up. And when so knee is up, bit of an angle here this time. So side kick from here, roundhouse kick from here. And we're going to kick 2, 3, 4, 5 and back. Okay. So when you bring your knee and your foot back, your heel is almost touching onto your bum. So you're bringing that right back in towards your bum. And we're going to do 3 sets of 5 kicks. Easy peasy, I hear you say. That's all we're going to do for roundhouse kick. So standing foot in this position. Again, if I'm standing in this position, you see here is my heel is right back towards the bum. Okay, knee up, foot back. Okay, first set of 5 then, slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring it back. Bring it back. You can hold it if you wish. We get used to this. Second set of 5 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring it back. Shake your leg if you need to. Third set of 5 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back. Knee up towards your chest. And lovely. If you feel those muscles work, if you find this way too easy, we'll up the sets. But first one, I want it to be doable. Certainly as we haven't done this properly for many months. So sort of make it easy and enjoyable. Okay, standing foot, knee up, heel towards your bum. First set of 5 then on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, ooh, lost my balance, 5, and keep that knee up, back to your bum. 5 seconds, second set of 5 then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bring the knee back, shake it out if you wish, in 3, 2, 1, set 5 then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that knee up, back to your chest, and down. Oof. I don't know about you, but I feel it. I don't claim to be an expert at this. I want to improve myself on it. I want to get better, which is why we're doing this. Okay, grab a quick drink. We've got one more thing to do after this, which is reasonably easy. Like I said to you, it's going to be a little bit different today. A little bit different, but try and mix things up a little bit. I'll give you 30 seconds, give your legs a shake out. And again, if I'm honest, probably something I should have been doing or continuing to do, but it's easier said than done. And I'm just as bad. I know I should do a lot more, but I don't. And but perfect time for us all to do a little teeny bit of this together. It's not as easy as I thought it would be, but that's why I'm still learning. That's why I still go to these kicking and flexibility courses that I did a couple of weeks ago. I want to improve, I want to get better. Just realised how maybe unfit or unflexible I am. I can still kick above. I can still kick above my head height. I can still kick quite hard, but I'm guessing I can improve on that considerably. So what we're going to do then, we're going to do 5 sets off each leg of each of those 3 kicks. Okay, and what we're going to do is on the first side, is going to lift our knee up. We're going to do push front kick. We're going to come back. We're going to roll into side kick. We're going to bring that knee back, roundhouse kick, and back to the centre. So push front kick, roll into side kick, bring that knee, only the knee comes back, flick that kick out, and back to the centre for a push front kick. We're going to do this all nice and slow. We're not in a competition, like 1, 2, 3. Absolutely not. We're going to do this nice and slow. Make those muscles work really, really hard. And we're going to do 5 sets of that off of each side. Putting those 3 together. Okay, first one then. Knee up. Okay, push front kick. Roll into side kick. Knee back, kick. And back to centre. 2, push front kick. Roll into side kick, knee back, kick, roll back to centre. 3, push front kick, roll into side kick, knee back, roundhouse kick, back to centre, push front kick, roll into side kick, knee back, roundhouse kick, and down. Back to centre. Well, last one then. Push front kick. Roll into side kick. Knee back. Roundhouse kick. Back to centre. Lift that knee up. And down. Okay, hopefully that worked a little bit for you. Doesn't matter about balance. This is not about losing your balance. Really makes no difference. So don't worry about that. So I say get yourself something to hold on to. This is an exercise we do in the class, but we do this with locked hands or gripped hands. Okay, we're going to do the other side then. Remember, standing position of that foot, you want that hip out. Right, push front kick. Roll into side kick. Knee back, roundhouse kick. Back to centre. Push front kick. Roll into side kick. Knee back, roundhouse kick. Push front kick. Roll into side kick. Knee back, roundhouse kick. Back to centre. Push front kick. Roll into side kick. Knee back, roundhouse kick. Back to centre. Push front kick. Roll into side kick. Knee back, roundhouse kick. Back to centre. Knee up and down. Okay, so we're going to do a very quick cool down. So I'm going to get rid of this chair. We're going to do a very quick cool down because we've worked these legs, certainly mine, more than we have done for a long time. Right, so a few stars then, just to warm myself down, just a little teeny bit. Backwards and forwards with legs. Open and close. Okay, and good. A few knees around. Not hard. Okay, straight legs. Ankles together, straight legs. Stretching down to the centre. Not hard. Gentle stretch. And stretch back. We're not overstretching this time. Just a nice gentle stretch. And down to centre again. And And gentle stretch back again. Box split position. Nowhere near as far as you can go. One leg bent, one leg straight. Nice gentle stretch. Across the other side. Gentle stretch. To centre. Hands down to centre. Head down to centre. You're not going too far. Okay, walking forward. And bringing those legs in together. Sit on your bum. Bringing those butterfly stretch in. Bringing those feet in. I've completely worn the wrong shorts for these. Bringing those knees in, pushing those knees down gently, bringing those feet in. Okay, and up. Give your legs a little shake out. Okay, and that is us done. So, bit of a different lesson, almost 50 minutes. I've given enough in there to make that a bit harder. And there are some other kicks as well that we can add into this when we want to start progressing this a little teeny bit more. But for now, practicing that push front kick, the side kick, and the roundhouse kick. Okay, nice and slow. But again, as we do, holding them out for a couple of seconds, down. Holding them out for a couple of seconds, down. Holding it back for a couple of seconds, kick. That's all from me. Hope you've enjoyed. A little bit different. Not so much of a crazy workout, not so physically hard, but we're going to try and focus on a little teeny bit else. So other than that, thank you all very much for spending your Thursday evening with me. It's been a pleasure. Let me know what you think. Anything good, anything bad. I'm a big boy. I can take it. If it's too easy, if it's too hard, please, please, please let me know. But at least this is a starting point and we know what we can do moving forward. Thank you, and good night.